Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Shepard Fairey mural reveal for Joaquin Oliver. My name is Lucas Umania. I am the Director of Public Space Operations at the Downtown DC Business Improvement District. I am so blessed that my role allows me to take on projects like this that have lasting impact that stretch well beyond DC boundaries. I am honored to be here in front of you to say thank you to so many people and organizations that came together to bring this project to life. Patricia and Manny Oliver, thank you for entrusting me and the Downtown DC bid for bringing this larger than life mural to downtown DC. I have been in awe of your strength and how you turned a tragedy into a movement. I hope that in my darkest days, I could have half the strength that the two of you have. I hope we honored the two of you and Guac through this amazing project. Shepard Fairey and the entire Obey team, it has been an honor and a privilege to work together on this amazing project. It will be something I will remember for the rest of my life. Josh Feldman, Maria Manuela Goyanes from the Woolly Mammoth Theater, thank you for thinking of us as a partner on this project. I remember the day you sent an email asking if we'd be interested in the project. It took Jaren and I about seconds to reply, say, we are in. Robert Hoffman from Gallery Place, MRP, GFI, Venture, and your entire team, thank you for not only providing us with an incredible canvas, but for saying yes to every ask along the way. Oxford Properties, thank you for opening your property to this project and being so flexible with every request I had. There were many. Victoria Garcia, my amazing wife. Obviously, I could not have done this without you. Your support and always picking up the slack during busy times. You are the rock of our family. And thank you for teaching me so much about public art. My interest and passion for art is because of you. Jaren Price, our CEO, and Rachel Hartman, our Chief Strategy Officer, thank you for your endless support and your incredible leadership. To all my colleagues, Mark Simpson, Eloise Johnson, Samala Satterwhite, Ebony Walton, thank you for supporting me through this project. What I am trying to say is that when people and organizations come together with a common goal and mission, we could accomplish so much together. We will need to harness this approach to continue to make an impact. Thank you so much. I would love to introduce our next speaker, Maria Manuela Goyanes.
Hello, everybody. I'm Maria Manuela Goyanes. I'm the Artistic Director of Woolly Mammoth Theater Company, and on behalf of myself and Managing Director Kimberly Douglas, we really thank you for being here today to unveil this powerful mural honoring Joaquin Oliver. Woolly Mammoth Theater Company presented Joaquin Oliver's story through the play Guac, recently on our stage, in collaboration with the Public Theater in New York City. We have gotten to know Joaquin Oliver as a young man whose absence is deeply felt and whose presence continues to inspire action and reflection. We have witnessed firsthand how he inspires his incredible parents, Manny and Patricia, every single day, how he inspired numerous audience members at every single performance just down the block, right at Woolly Mammoth, and how he inspired this tremendous collaboration between Washington, D.C., our downtown D.C. bid, and the visionary artist Shepard Fairey. Just as he did in our theater, may Joaquin Oliver and this gorgeous mural create space and inspire conversation among everyone who comes into contact with him, challenge us all not just to imagine, but to act on behalf of a better world. On behalf of a world, a future free of gun violence, and a United States of America without school shootings. Art, whether on a wall or in a theater, doesn't just ask us to look. It asks us to feel. It asks us to reflect on the story behind it and ultimately to act. Joaquin's story is not abstract. It is specific, it is human, and it is urgent. Now, I'm honored to introduce Savante Myrick, President for People for the American Way.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody. Sorry, I have some tent in my face. My name is Savante, President of People for the American Way. We are a national organization of 1.5 million members and supporters that is 45 years old, founded in 1980 by TV producer Norman Lear. How many Norman Lear heads are here? Okay, so folks who know Norman, yes. One of the most remarkable Americans who ever lived. He created, of course, All in the Family and the Jeffersons and Sanford and Sons and on and on and on. Princess Bride, too. And fought both through his artistic work and his political and civic activism to improve the country. And he did that in the face of criticism and activism and advocacy. He did it relentlessly, and he did it without fear or concern. He was the kind of man that I think we could all look up to. And the highest compliment I can give to anyone is that he believes so much in Shepard Fairey and Shepard's work. And Norman's family believes so much in Shepard Fairey that since Norman passed at 101 years old last year, what a quitter, 101. Norman's family asked, and Shepard agreed, to create the first and only posthumous portrait of Norman. And in true Shepard fashion, that piece was donated to us for sale on our website. It sold more than any piece we've sold in 45 years history. And Shepard won't accept a single red cent for it, no matter how much it helps and advances our mission. So it was no surprise to me when I read about Guac, when I learned about your son, when I saw your story and how you shared it, that it was clear that in life he was very lucky to have you two as parents, and that in our lives we are very lucky that you are here fighting not just for him but for all of our children. To fight for our children like that is itself a blessing. So sometimes you look at blessed people and you look to your left, you look to your right, and it's no surprise to find them standing next to another blessed person. That this kind of generosity seems to breed and attract generous people. And so I came here on behalf of this national organization. It's beautiful to be here in downtown DC, usually, not so much right now, and beautiful to be here in Chinatown, to tell all of you, thank you. Thank you. On behalf of us with little kids who want to grow up to be big kids. Thank you on behalf of all of us who demand a more sane, civilized, and sensible world. God bless you. And I have to say, as a former mayor, I was mayor of Ithaca, New York for 10 years. There was two people that, Ithaca heads, yeah. Shepard Fairey's first outdoor billboard political work was semi-accidental. He put Andre the Giant's face over Buddy Cianci's visage and said that Buddy Cianci has a posse and that Andre the Giant has never stopped fighting for Providence, Rhode Island. So I hope you will join me in welcoming somebody who also has a posse and has never stopped fighting for all people of all nationalities. Please give it up for the one and only Shepard Fairey.
It's hard to follow that. A lot of smart, articulate people. I'm not sure why I'm here, but I Actually, I know really clearly why I'm here. I'm a parent to two girls who are very close in age to how old Joaquin was when he was killed. I'm here because I care about a lot of things, but I'd say, it comes down to my values. And my values are around human rights and justice. And, those are big abstract ideas, but, for me to have the opportunity for not only my kids to have a great future, but for everyone's kids to have a great future, to leave the planet itself in better shape, and the potential for people living on that planet to have a better life is sort of driving me in what I do with my art. This is a collaboration with Manny and Patricia Oliver. I've worked on gun violence and the idea of peace and just reassessing our approach to this whole issue for many years, but nothing has hit me in the heart and the gut the way that working with Manny and Patricia has, because they're the kind of people that I want to just hang out with and have a laugh, catch a great music show. I mean, we have so much in common. Manny's an artist. He loves the same kind of music I like. I mean, we just would have been friends if our paths had crossed for any reason. Unfortunately, our paths crossed because of a very tragic reason. Getting back to the idea of human rights and values, I think I have family values. I have kids. A lot of people have family values, and the people that stand up for family values, I think, put their kids and other people's kids before guns. That's what real family values, I think, are about. And the founders of this nation we all live in, early in the Declaration of Independence, they said that we're all entitled to the inalienable right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that was an asterisk, but that comes after guns. That was that was the top priority. So, I want life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for everybody. That's the world I envision. And doing a portrait of Joaquin Oliver, who I didn't know, but from things he's written, I know that he was a really profound, deep thinker for someone his age. The things he could have contributed to this world that, he won't be able to do himself, but that hopefully all of us can consider as we share our ideas and shape things for the future. It's very tragic that he's not here to do that himself. And this portrait of him, it's to remember the human cost of gun violence. But there should be thousands of these portraits on huge walls, because that's the scale of the problem. So if this image can remind people of one person that makes them think about all the other families who have lost a child, have lost a brother, a father, a sister, a mother, then my art is doing what it should do. Art, I think, connects with the best part of our humanity. The part that's empathetic, that's generous. And there are a lot of people that want you to suppress that part of yourself, to say that, it's okay that we're living with these tragedies happening all the time. But there are things that you can do. 1, don't let that part of you be suppressed. 2, speak up. 3, vote. Vote for people who will actually change the laws. I have that, you know, when you see the piece, I hope it hits you in the heart the way it did creating it for me. But you know, I'm someone that can empathize with people affected by this. But our next speaker is someone who was actually there at Parkland with Joaquin, Tracy Corin, co-founder of March for Our Lives. And March for Our Lives, teenagers have done more to raise awareness around this issue and to move the needle than a lot of supposedly responsible adults. And I take huge inspiration from what March for Our Lives have done. I take huge inspiration from what Manny and Patricia have done. And I think all the tireless work that they do, we need to back them up. So thanks for all you guys do, and please join in.
Good morning, everyone. My name is not Tracy, but it's very close. It's Jackie. So close. Very similar sounds. It's okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. My name is Jackie Corin. I am a Parkland survivor. I am Joaquin's former classmate. I'm a co-founder of March for Our Lives, and I'm also the new executive director of March for Our Lives. Today is a really meaningful day for me, for this movement, and for all of us who have been working to end gun violence for years. 7 years ago, my classmates and I came here to Washington, D.C. for the very first March for Our Lives event. Millions of people around the world marched with us, but about 1 million came here in DC to call people out for their inaction, their inexcusable inaction. And we had just survived the Parkland shooting, so we were grieving, we were angry, we were confused, and we were determined to speak out. And even though so much has changed, so much has also not changed, which is unacceptable. Trump is our president again, and so much of our progress from the last few years is being threatened. It's unacceptable. So we're still here, we're still fighting, and we're still holding the memory of those we lost close to us. And one of those people is Joaquin Oliver. Joaquin has always been a core part of March for Our Lives. We consider him a co-founder. And this mural is a beautiful, permanent tribute to him and all of the values that he embodied: love, light, conviction, right here in our nation's capital. And I'm so glad that he will be permanently here in downtown DC. This moment reminds us why we started in the first place and why we keep going. It's about love, it's about memory, it's about justice, and it's about never letting the world forget who we are fighting for. So now I'm honored to introduce my dear friends, Manny and Patricia Oliver, who are some of the most fearless people that I know. Thank you all for being here today.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you so much to be here today, because this is a special day. There's no words to describe how meaningful will be this mural that is behind us. But I just want to tell you that, live for Joaquin, because Joaquin didn't have the chance. And it's not just a phrase. It is my purpose to make everybody feel and understand and get to know more Joaquin. Joaquin was full of energy, full of love, full of dreams that he couldn't accomplish. But I'm seeing here a lot of young people that have been surrounding me during all these years, that I see that we can progress, we can move forward. To live for Joaquin means we carry his voice forward, and that's what I've been seeing so far. It means to stand up, to speak out. And we take actions to stop violence that took him and so many others, sadly. This mural is more than a paint. It is a call to keep fighting, to honor his life and our actions. So I ask you, from the deepest part of my heart, live for Joaquin, demand change, never stop fighting. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Manuel Oliver, and I am Joaquin Oliver's dad. I want to thank everyone that Lucas already thanked, because the list is really, really long, and you all made this happen. So thank you, Lucas, for doing that and making it easy for me. We were at the Woolly talking before starting the show, and Maria and Josh, they were there. Maria's here. Josh, where are you? All right. And they said, Manny, what if you paint a wall in the city? And I go, that me? No. What if Shepard paints a wall in the city? And I go, oh, yeah, you can make that happen. Well, I don't know. I can ask. And then I ask, and of course, Shepard said, yeah, let's do that. So, number one thing, you have to ask. You cannot say, oh, you know what, that's too hard. That's never gonna happen. You ask, and it did happen. So thank you for that. And then it gets better, because I can paint with him. Whoa, that was not part of my plan. Shepard said, yes, we can do it. You have to paint with us. Okay, cool. So we're here, we're hanging from this building, and when you think that things are already good enough, it got better with the playlist, the music. Oh my God, we were painting, listening to the Ramones, the Sex Pistols, the Clash, Iggy Pop. Holy shit, this is the best experience ever. And that's how Joaquin wanted to do things, in a cool way. You have to enjoy what you're doing. And I have to say that I really enjoyed doing this. And by the way, I have a lot of sad days, and this is not a sad day. And that's why I'm speaking this way, because I'm having fun. Now, I'll tell you what. A lot of people have a lot of frustration over their shoulders. What's going on in Washington. And I think it's time, like we did 7 years ago, to come back to Washington. To come back to Washington in a bigger and louder way. And that is exactly what Joaquin is doing. Joaquin is coming back to Washington in a way bigger and louder way. So the invitation is for everyone behind these cameras, everyone here, and every single person that will stop here to just come to Washington, demand your rights, your right to live, your right to grow, your right to do this in person. So we are, as we always say, proud parents of an activist that fights against gun violence. And his name is Joaquin Oliver. And now, the fun part of all this, something that I've never done before, and I'm so excited, and I'm hoping that I don't screw the whole plan. But, so Lucas, where are you? We got, hold, what?
Are we ready to do it?
We are, yeah. But hold on, we will be ready to do it. We're gonna do something cool here, okay? Everything, we have a system that it's automatically connected to some panels behind this wall and a lot of technicians behind that. So let's see if it works. We're gonna count down. We're gonna start at 10, okay? All of us. Oh, wait, hold on, not yet. They're talking to the central station. This is so, Lucas, this has to go well, come on.
I thought it was to stay up.
Okay.
Ready? All right, ready? We're gonna start counting down.
Are we ready? Okay, so we start from 10. Everybody now. 10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try to get a. Not helpful. No, you were fine.
Joaquin.